Toronto Maple Leafs star William Nylander found himself in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons after Sunday's game against the Colorado Avalanche. What began as a quick television shot of injured Leafs players in the press box turned into a viral moment when Nylander flipped an inappropriate gesture toward the camera, live on the broadcast. The NHL responded swiftly. The Department of Player Safety issued Nylander the maximum allowable fine, making it clear that player conduct is monitored at all times, not just on the ice. The league emphasized that behavior in public and televised settings still falls under the Player Code of Conduct, regardless of whether a player is in uniform or sidelined. Nylander addressed the incident the following morning, offering a public apology and explaining that frustration fueled his reaction. Being forced to watch from the press box, unable to help his teammates, clearly got the better of him. Whether that explanation fully satisfies critics or not, the Maple Leafs internally appear ready to move on. Head coach Craig Berube wasted little time shutting down the narrative. He defended his star winger, framing the moment as a human mistake rather than a character flaw. Nylander owned the error, acknowledged it was wrong, and accepted the consequences. In Berube's eyes, that closed the book. Still, moments like this rarely exist in a vacuum. Emotional outbursts, especially from core players, can sometimes signal deeper frustrations. When a star reaches a breaking point in public view, it raises an uncomfortable question about what might be building beneath the surface. The Maple Leafs have long carried the weight of expectations, scrutiny, and playoff disappointment. That pressure doesn't disappear just because a season is underway. Instead, it accumulates. When emotions finally spill over, it can look trivial on the surface, but symbolic underneath. Nylander's gesture may have been brief, but it could reflect mounting stress within a team still searching for consistency and identity. Frustration does not always show up in losses alone. Sometimes it leaks out in moments of poor judgment, especially when players feel powerless, sidelined, or unheard. This is where Toronto must be careful. Ignoring warning signs has derailed talented teams before. When internal issues linger without being addressed, the fallout can be severe. Chemistry erodes. Accountability blurs. Eventually, management is forced into difficult decisions that reshape the roster entirely. Calling this moment a crisis would be premature. But dismissing it outright could be just as dangerous. The smartest organizations treat small incidents as opportunities to check the temperature of the room, not just discipline the action itself. For the Maple Leafs, the real test is not whether Nylander paid a fine or said the right words. It is whether the team confronts any underlying frustration before it hardens into something far more damaging. If they fail to do that, this season's problems could extend well beyond the standings.